I mean, obviously, I guess it feels good for you guys to get these sweeps. Talk about just about how big these 3 wins for you.
Well, you look at the fact that we start the weekend 2-4 in the conference, and I thought we played well some of those games. Didn't come up with big hits in a couple games and lost some 1-run affairs, and so to get a sweep this weekend at home in front of some great crowds was very important for us.
And what changed, I guess Easter on Tuesday, you couldn't get a hit, it seemed like, and now everything is just different.
I was coaching on Tuesday, and I kept my mouth shut this weekend. Now, baseball, as I said, it's crazy. I thought we were very patient this week at the plate. We got a lot of pitches up in the zone. We laid off some tough pitches, especially with runners in scoring position, and forced them to get some pitches up. So we just did a good job as a team. It was not an easy weekend to pitch, and we did a good job in a lot of situations. You look today at what Ryan Castellanos did, a freshman with these types of wins, to have that type of composure, that was outstanding. Came up with a big double play ball. And then we have another situation with Tyler J. He comes in, and we didn't do a good job defensively in that given inning, and Tyler comes up with a double play ball. So we had 3 big double plays. Thought we played very well in the infield defensively, and again, we hit with runners in scoring position. Just a good weekend team-wise. If we made a mistake, somebody picked the other guy up.
People weren't talking about Justin Parr's season outside of Illinois, but probably now after today, they probably are talking about his season now.
Well, he's been consistent, and he deserves recognition. He's done that all year in hitting for a cycle. It was fun to watch. Glad it was on our side, but to hit for a cycle is one of the toughest feats in baseball. So it was fun to see that today, especially in front of this type of crowd.
When he was going for that triple, it almost looked like he realized he could do it. He sped up almost. Did you notice that?
I guarantee he knew that he had a cycle going. And regardless, if the ball would have been in the shortstop's hand, cutoff man, I would have seen Jessen continue to try to go to third base. But yeah, he rounded first, saw the ball in the gap, and I think he knew he had a triple. So again, it was fun to watch.
Everyone a little more alert in the bullpen or in the dugout when Justin's at the plate for that
Absolutely. It was. I thought our guys were focused all weekend. I thought we had a little bit of a letdown the first game where we got the big lead, and then guys lost their focus a little bit. But yesterday, I thought we were very focused and did a good job.
20 hits in 2 games, in 2 of your games. That's obviously a big difference than Tuesday.
Well, it is, and again, who knows why that happens. We played hard on Tuesday. They threw some good pitches. Thought we hit some balls early right at some of their players, and it just didn't work out for us. And this weekend, it did. So baseball's crazy. We just got to go out and play hard every day, and hope things go your way.
Do you feel like what Ryan did today, maybe, I don't know if the word solidified is too strong of a word, but kind of gave him a little bit of security in that rotation in terms of just your forward thinking?
I'm comfortable with him in that situation. I was as comfortable with him as anybody on our staff, maybe next to Kevin Johnson, just because of the type of pitcher Ryan is. He doesn't try to do things he's not capable of doing. He never overthrows. He's generally down in the zone all the time. He mixes pitches, and that's exactly what you need with the wind blowing out. He was very, very good today, and again, go back to the composure. You don't find that with a lot of players at this level, and then when you look at the fact that he's a true freshman, just impressive.
Just under the conditions too. This was a tough day for fielders and for pitchers, wasn't it?
Yeah, from a fielding standpoint, with the ball just carrying, balls looked like they're going to go out of play below back. We had the ball that was hit to right field that ended up in center field. So defensively, it was tough. The one time the ball doesn't move a lot is when it's on the ground, and that's what I thought Ryan did. He got a lot of balls on the ground for us.
With this sweep, do you feel like this can kind of springboard your team the rest of the way?
Well, I think so, but I think we've been a good team all year. And there's been a few games that we've lost, and again, that can happen. But I think we've been a solid team all year, and guys can enjoy this weekend for about another 6 to 8 hours, and then we're back at it. What happened this weekend doesn't matter anymore.
How much 9 hours up at the top of your Thursday? I guess, do you feel comfortable now with him back at the top of the order? Do you want to keep him there?
Yeah, I feel comfortable with him there. He likes hitting there, and that's you know, a positive. Some guys don't like to lead off the game or be in that spot, but you know, Thomas is a very good team player. He does whatever we ask of him, and I'm very comfortable with him up there.
I remember me and you being a little shocked when he hit that first home run, and now he's got 8. Is he?
See, you were wrong. I was right. No.
Yeah, exactly. But that happens a little too often.
Yeah. No, I'm comfortable with him. I always want a guy in the leadoff spot that has a little bit of pop. You know, not a little slappy guy. And that's the reason I like Will Krug up there. I mean, he was a singles guy, but he could juice some balls in the gap. And I want somebody that's got a little bit of pop. Especially, you know, you get some of those guys down the bottom of the order on, and then you move them over the bunt. You want somebody that can, you know, is capable of hitting with some power to get some RBIs.
Yeah. Let's go now to Reed Roper. He's really the 3 home runs this series. He seems to
He's
really
picked
started
it up.
to take it off. Yeah.
Yeah, he's picked it up. He was good early in the year, and then he struggled for a few weeks and kept working at it. He's had a good attitude. He saw the ball well this weekend, and you know, it's a huge part of our success.